Okay, I just want to take the time right now to show you a trade that I made using just support and resistance and long wick candlesticks. I got a long wick candlestick right here, which was a looks like a long wick doji. So that let me know that there could be a reversal going on. So what I do, I usually put my support and resistance lines. I go to the daily and I'll draw my support and resistance, and then I'll go back to the hourly and draw same thing. But what I did here, I drew this support line right here, this resistance line right here. I put it right there and I make them this color for my daily chart, and that was that. So I went to the back to the hourly chart, and when I went to the hourly chart, I noticed this long wick candle came down and hit that resistance line. And I also noticed this level, this 0.8000 level. So what I did, I also put some resistance lines on the hourly, support and resistance, and I looked right here, saw this right here. So I put a line there, and I make my hourly this color, and I make them dotted, dashed. So that was what I put there. And I'm looking at the chart, and I see this strong daily resistance. So I figured, oh, this is support, I mean, rather, because you're coming down and hitting that line. So that's support. It's keeping you from going underneath. So you call that support. And then I saw this here. This would be resistance coming up, because after this candle, it hit right there, stopped right there, right on the nose, right almost on that 800 level, 8,000 level. So then the next candle opened up, and it also closed. The next candle opened right here and closed right on that line. So I said, the next candle breaks this line, I'm going to get in. So what I did, I got in right here, and I kept it close. So I kept my, you could put your support, your stop loss right here. I put a stop loss a little bit underneath that. You got a couple of levels that can protect you. You got that, if you look here, you got the this is a 200 moving average. You could put it underneath of that, which would, how many pips would that have been for us? You're only making a 12, 13 pip stop loss. Or else you could put it underneath this support and resistance line that I drew. Just put it underneath the candle to make it even better, which would be 30 pips, which isn't a not which is not a lot to risk considering what we could get. So as it played out, you saw this long wick candlestick doji, and then the next candle opened up higher and closed above that doji. So, and also this support and resistance line, I said, oh man, I'm gonna get in after this. The next candle came down just barely and then started going up. I got in, and as it went up, up, we got up to 107. And I came here and I got out right here because that was Friday, and I didn't want to keep it over the weekend. So what I made was 90 pips on that trade, and that's how I trade support and resistance. And you know, you come in here and you can put more support and resistance lines. You see this right here. If you put a line right there, you have a double top basically. And on a double top, you're looking at kind of a reversal situation. So this could drop down. What you would do here is probably put in some fib lines. You could put them in from here to there, and you're looking at this market probably dropping somewhere in this area, 0.382, or down to the 50%. The 50% looks really good because it also has this 100-hour moving average for protection, which would also be support here. So this could drop down to this area, I like to look at the 38.2, and then if it goes farther, we're looking at the 50. The 50 looks strong with that 100 moving average there. And what I would do if it does go to the 100 moving average, which would be the 50% retracement, I put a stop loss here, and then I go long again. We want to go long because on the daily, that's where we're going, is long. This is on the trend is up, so we want to go long. We want to do everything long. I don't really take any shorts. I could take a short off of this right here. I could take a little short here and take it down somewhere in here. I could try to get a little bit of, 10, 20 pips, but I don't really like going against the trend, so I usually try to stay with the trend. So I'm looking for when it decides to reverse again. But that's how I trade support and resistance, and I hope that helps somebody. Thank you. God bless.